Okay, so there it is. I think this picture is a couple of years. Was it from last year? There's Gerald McClellan. So, is it really worth it? I love the sport, but I'm conflicted. And the clip I'm going to show you with Joe Rogan and Joe Schilling, they're discussing it. And Joe says, man, Joe, you're in a crazy sport, to Joe Schilling. This can happen to anyone. And he's blind, too. One of the best fighters ever. All right, here's the clip, and I'll talk for a minute.
Got criticized for taking a knee against Nigel Benn. I don't know if you remember it, but it was that's the fight that put Gerald McClellan in a coma and severely handicapped him.
Right.
Gerald McClellan at the time was a fucking assassin, man. He was so scary, but he was another guy that cut way too much weight. Mm-hmm. He cut a lot of weight, man. It was hard for him. He was really big. And so when he would get into I forget if he's fought 168. I think he was fighting in Roy Jones's division. He's at 168 or 175. Pull up Gerald McClellan versus Nigel Benn. This was the Dark Destroyer, because Nigel Benn, it was a wild-ass fight, too. Nigel's got crazy dreadlocks, and Gerald McClellan knocked him through the ropes in the first round, because he would smash people. He would just smash people.
Right.
He was it was a Kronk guy, right? So he fought like a Kronk guy, just moving forward behind the jab, big right hands, just nasty, vicious puncher. Well, Nigel Benn gets up, and he makes it through the round, and then turns into a war. And then Gerald McClellan starts getting tired, and then they clash heads. And then Nigel Benn hits him with a couple punches late in the fight. And when Nigel Benn hit him, this is early on. I mean, look like this. Go a little earlier than this so we could see this combination. But this was Gerald McClellan, and everybody was like real keen.
I'm going to show the
clips.
I don't know if Joe shows it here, but in my video you'll see.
And this was like the big challenge was Gerald McClellan, Roy Jones Jr. Everybody was thinking that was eventually going to happen because Gerald was just smashing people. And Nigel Benn was tough, man. Fucking tough. But look at this.
Tyson,
boom,
there you
boom,
go.
boom.
Okay.
He's out, man. And he falls through the fucking
Tyson
ropes.
was in prison. He said Gerald McClellan was the best fighter
and so conditioned
ever. The best
that he
fighter.
makes it back. Look at that. Barely can get through the ropes. Got a lot of seconds there, though. Right? That's probably more than 10 seconds. So anyway,
sure.
And look at the referee. There's more seconds. And Gerald's still teeing off on him. And Nigel survives. It doesn't seem like he's going to survive, but he fucking survives. So then, late in the fight, Nigel's making a comeback. So scooch way ahead here. And when Nigel starts teeing off on Gerald, and Gerald's punches are coming real slow, and he's getting tired, and Nigel starts connecting. And, I mean, the crowd is going fucking bananas. It is a wild-ass fight. And at one point in time, they headbutt. And then Nigel hits him with some punches, and McClellan takes a knee. And everybody's like, I can't believe this. He's going to quit. He's going to quit. And then he goes to his corner, and then he slumps and goes unconscious. Like, he knew something was wrong. Right. And anybody that criticizes it in the moment, they were saying, I can't believe he's doing this. I can't believe he's just going to quit. But he knew something was really off. Only the fighter knows. I mean, maybe it's psychological. But maybe something's wrong, man. Maybe he can't think. Maybe his brain is just fucked. Maybe he knows he's not going to be able to punch right. Maybe he knows. There it is. So he goes down and just decides to stay down. He's like, something is fucking really wrong. He's like out of it. And you see, Gerald, he just looks, it looks wrong. Something looks wrong. He's hurt bad. And Nigel Benn is moving in for the fucking kill. And he drops him there with an uppercut, and this is where he quits. See, now, this is where, you see him, he's struggling, man. But if I remember correctly, the commentators were shocked that he decided to stay down.
What a weird sport.
He's quit. So they said it that way, and, I think they were, expressing some shock that he quit and pretty pumped that Nigel Benn beat him. But they didn't know. And Gerald McClellan,
saddest story.
That injury
horrible.
scared the fuck out of everybody because he was, one of the golden guys. He was one of the guys that everybody was excited about. Yep. It was like if that happened today, to Ryan Garcia or someone like that, someone who's, real exciting, up-and-coming dude, someone who's, Canelo. Like if Canelo I guess Canelo was a bigger star than Gerald, but when someone who's of that nature, like an elite, super elite fighter, winds up going into a coma like that. That's fucking terrifying shit.
And he came out of it okay?
No.
He didn't.
He died.
No, he's all fucked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he can't see. And, there's been some videos of
It's
Roy
fucking
Jones
horrible.
Jr.
I'm going to be
visiting
talking
him.
about
But
that.
apparently that was responsible for Roy Jones kind of altering his style and being very safety first and really? Yeah, and just thinking about eventually, getting out of the sport, which is ironic, right? Because he wound up fighting later and later and later.
You can't stop.
He had his last fight just a couple
I wanted
years
to
ago.
show you that. So there you go, the Gerald McClellan story. I was trying to stream this right into this video here, but I think it's better just to put it in the comments section. I used to have a service called savefrom.net, and they closed their doors. So I'm going to show Gerald McClellan highlights, the last fight, and some interviews, just quite recently. Beyond words sad. All right. Is it worth it? Mixed martial arts, UFC, boxing. I love the sport, but I'm conflicted. And even with the interview with Joe Schelling, like Joe was like, "Man, you're in a crazy sport, Joe." To Joe Schelling, he's not going to stop. There you go. Roy Jones Jr. almost did, but he couldn't help himself. Okay, there you go. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk.